Guys, so what we're going to do today is we're going to upgrade the computer yet again. We're going to put a 360 cooler in it. Welcome back to the channel, Backwoodsmessery Gaming, as you guys can tell by the title. But as we can see here, let's see if I can focus. Wrong way. We're at 49 degrees C. That's on our CPU. Our GPU is pretty stable at 27 unless we're gaming. But what we're going to do is we're going from a 240 AIO, which is the NZXT one right there. It's on the upper top of the case, so we're going to go ahead and pull that out, and then I will show you the cooler that we're going to. We're going to do an unboxing and install of it as well. So as you guys can tell from the title of the video, we're going to do an unboxing today of a new AIO that we got. It's a 360 cooler, so we're going to do a quick unboxing of that, and then we're going to get into the rest of this video, and I'll go over the cooler, what it comes with, the brackets that are with it, and then show you the install process. So this here is the InWin SR36 PRO liquid cooler, all-in-one twin turbine 360mm liquid CPU cooler. It's very nice packaging. I've already taken the plastic off because I wanted to look at it beforehand, but I did not take it fully out and look at everything. So it comes with your radiator, it comes with your pump lines. I mean, this looks like a really stout pump. I mean, there's the pump itself. It's got mirror finish on the top. It's got their logos for the twin turbines. You do have to put thermal paste on there. I heard this one comes with thermal paste, and then it is a 360mm radiator. So very nice design. It's all aluminum. There's some nickel and copper, but it's a very nice setup. That's the pump and radiator. Comes with 3 RGB fans. Let's take a look at these. They say they're high pressure static fans. So you have your fan connector, or sorry, your RGB connector and your fan connector. Very nice high pressure fans. Supposed to be super quiet. They're Jupiter AJF 120s. And they are InWin logoed. There are 3 of them. Very nice looking fans. Very short connectors. Going to make a hopefully simple install when we finally get everything ready to go. But I do save all the boxes for my coolers. I save all the bags. This way, if there's ever a problem or I decide to not use it for whatever reason, I can put it back in the box. But there's all 3 fans. They're clear fans. They seem like they're going to be really nice fans. Not sure if that's direction of flow. The arrows, it might very well be direction of flow. You can tell kind of by the way the fans are curved that it's going to pull air and push pretty hard. This is going to be our bracket box. This comes with a single SATA cable connector. It's got your pump header connector, your fan connectors, and RGB connector. It is a 5-volt addressable RGB header. Connect directly to the motherboard that you'll be using if you have an addressable header on there. It's compatible with a multitude of connections for different motherboards. This is the back bracket, but I believe this is the Intel back bracket. Not 100%, but these do turn. You can turn them and adjust them so that it'll fit the board that you need. It is Intel compatible. We're going to be installing this on a Ryzen system. Ryzen 5900X to be exact, so it is a Ryzen 9 setup. So these are going to be all your standoffs. Look in your manual. This is they give you a card, so you got to download it on your phone. But that's for the 115X, that's for the TR4 for AMD. There's your thermal paste, or thermal compound. It's from InWin, specific for this. These are going to be your fan screws and washers, your thumb screws. This is going to be your RGB connector. It's SATA, so it does have a remote that you can use to change the RGB on there. And then these are going to be your brackets, whether you're using AMD or Intel. So we will detail that in just a moment. I'm going to go ahead and get my user manual and figure out how to use the back plate and clean up some of this mess here. So we'll get back into it in just a moment. Okay, so in this user guide that I quickly downloaded, it tells you how to put the fans on and stuff like that. What I was looking for was the back bracket, so I can use the stock back plate. This back plate is just for the LGA 1366 and the LG 115X. That's what it's for. So it tells you the different positions that you can put that in, that it would be the correct for that. And then it tells you what screws you could use for the LGA 200 or 2000 series. And then it has the standard TRD or TR4 and the brackets that we're going to use. So this is all for AMD, or this is for your Intel setup. Tells you which ones you can use. I think there's standard TR4 standoffs. But the bracket that we're going to use, if I can get the brackets out. So these are going to be your Intel brackets. We're not going to be using those brackets, so we'll set those off to the side. These are going to be our AMD brackets. So without further ado, I'm going to go shut down my main computer, the one that we're going to be installing this on, bring it over here, and then I'll start videoing when I install the fans and stuff like that. So we'll get ready for that, and yeah, we're going to get into this. So the case that we're going to be installing this into is a NZXT H700 Nuka-Cola limited edition case. The motherboard that it's being installed on is the ASRock Phantom Gaming Volocita board. Really nice motherboard. Shouldn't have any clearance issues in this case. It does have a top mount radiator already. That's where the top mount goes, is here. You can mount a 360 in the front as well. I'm not sure how big you can go with these, but like I said, it's limited edition Nuka-Cola. Beautiful case. Love this case. Love building in it. It's been a great case for past 3 years. 2 or 3 years. So that's the top cover, comes off very easily. And that's pretty much all we need to tear down for right at this moment, because I can pull this whole radiator out, because this is where we're going to mount the new one. The way we're going to mount it is the radiator is going to go on the top. I'll show you that when we go to install it. And then the fans are going to go underneath with that nice RGB effect. So on the back side we have one fan coming down that way, another fan right there. Right? Yeah, there's that fan connector. Fan connector, fan connector, everything else goes everywhere else. Got 2 plugs on the pump. And I'm going to make sure that, I know I can't reuse these standoffs, but I will change out my standoffs, because I think this has, yeah, this has the regular AMD standoff that came with the motherboard. That's what I used to install the NZXT cooler that's currently on it. So 4 thumb screws, we've got 3. We'll have to take off the thermal paste, reapply thermal paste, stuff like that. But that's fine. So 4 thumb screws. Cut those off to the side. And we'll pull that out. Lift this tray. Oh, and I've got a, forgot I had a 3rd fan attached. So we'll disconnect that. That's Cooler Master thermal paste, and as you can tell, I did not do a very good job of putting that thermal paste on there. That's probably what was causing my cooling issues in the first place. We're going to change the way we apply thermal paste. I'm going to set that off to the side. I'll get that cleaned up in a minute. I'm going to do all this off camera. I'm going to do a little bit different with the cables here because I have a USB plug for the pump and stuff like that. So yeah, we'll get back when I go to install the radiator on the top bracket and get everything else going. Don't mind the dust. Live in rural Utah. Super dusty here. So trying to think if that's it. I think that's all we need to do. My cable management is slightly atrocious at the moment, but I'm working with what I got here. So like the fan splitter, that's right there, and SATA power right there. So that's for the old one, no longer needed. This goes down in the bottom here. I don't remember. Where does that go? It got plugged in somewhere. I know it did. Let's see. Oh. Oh, that got plugged into my other USB header down there. Forgot I had that plugged in down there. So that's not needed anymore. That's for the old pump. I just kind of shove these down in there. It'll be alright. So like I said, I'm going to clean off that thermal paste and everything off camera. Then we'll get to installing this new pump setup and go from there. So, we'll be back. Alright folks, after I don't know how long, I couldn't find the standoffs, and I'm missing a TR4 standoff. It's somewhere in the case. I can't find it. It is what it is. I found the proper standoffs for it. I've got the pump bracket mounted on the pump, and I'm going to now mount the radiator to the bracket itself that goes into the computer and put the fans on there. So that's what we're going to go over now. Is how we want to do this. So, and then do a test fit. So that's where the radiator's going to sit, and I hope it'll sit just right. So let's see, right there. So we'll go ahead and get that screwed in. With all of that. Let's see. Because all of the fans get washers. All the fan screws get washers. Alright, so those, we'll put all that over there. We'll need these little screws. Let's see. Okay, these ones. Okay, all that over there. We're going to take these in. We're going to leave these a little loose until I figure out final placement. I don't know exactly where final placement's going to be just yet inside of the PC. But at least this way, it'll be started. It'll give me a little bit of leave room to slide it on which way I need to slide it. Oh wait, no. Haha. Doing this wrong. Fans go on this side. Okay, so the pump can go sit on that side, and now let's see. Okay, airflow down, so this is towards the back. So now we're going to take a long screw and washer. That's right. Okay. Scoot up. Okay. There we go. Alright, so at this point, you need to repeat this entire process the whole way up. I'm going to get all 3 fans on, and then when I bring the case back in, I'll bring you guys back in and show you how I got that set up and what I got set up in the case. So, alright, as you can see, here, let's see. Radiator fits fine. See if we can focus a little better. And then fan clearance. Perfect. So, gonna make this a little quicker. So, I've already plugged in all the RGB into the fans, plugged in the fan controllers. Now it's time for the pump install. And the way I'm going to do the pump is like this. And I'm hoping that the hoses will like it, but highly unlikely. We're going to figure that out and then we'll come back to it, so I'll let you know. Okay, cable management looks like hell, but it's in. So now we're going to put it together. I'll put my pieces back on. I'm going to leave the front panel off while I test it, while I plug it in, test it, get it all turned on, and then I'll bring you guys back in. There she is, see? Fits like a glove. So we're good. Some parts I didn't need, like these controllers, and bracket. Use the thermal paste though, that's always a plus. So I'll put this stuff back in the box for another time. So I'm going to fire it up. While I do that, I'm going to charge the battery for this camera real quick, and then I'll bring you guys back in and show you kind of the finished product, and then we'll do a review in a couple of months and see how she's doing. So yeah, that's it. That's the SR Pro. It's the 360mm liquid cooler from InWin. We're going to give her a go and see what happens. Well, there it is, everybody. It's installed. There's the pump there and the lights, the RGB lights on the fans. Haven't put the front cover on just yet, don't mind the mess. We've got RC parts there, as you can see, RC cars there. But there it is. We've got Ryzen Master open because I don't trust NZXT cam all that much. As you can see, 46C on NZXT cam, but down here on Ryzen Master it's 41C, and then it's 28C for my GPU, but that's MSI Afterburner. I just use that for temp monitoring. I did run a quick test on it. It is currently in auto overclock mode. Ran the test, came back fine, so everything should work just as designed, basically. I think I know the issue with the other cooler was the thermal paste. As you guys saw previously, it's the thermal paste. So there it is. There's my setup. A little bit blurry, but there's the setup. I got dual monitors, and then my computer right there. I did add USB bar there for all of my peripherals. I've got Stream Deck on there. I've got my mouse, keyboard, RGB mouse pad, all that fun stuff. So we're gonna get the front panel on there. As you can see, I got the logo facing in the right direction. Looks really good. I'm gonna get the back plate back onto the GPU, and don't forget, if you like this type of content, you want to see some more of it, you want to see some more reviews, like, subscribe, give this video a thumbs up. Let me know what you thought of it down in the comments below. If there's anything that I missed, feel free to let me know in the comments down below. And yeah, we're gonna go ahead and edit this video on this current rig right now, and yeah, we'll see you on the next one. So I appreciate you stopping by. Go ahead, leave a like, comment, all that fun stuff down below, and I think that's it. If you guys want to see some content involving that RC car or the Slash, that's the Ford Fiesta ST. I need to get a different body for it. That's the Valentino Rossi edition. But if you want to see the Slash running, I'll probably be posting some videos of that, just some future content. But I do computer builds and stuff like that, so go and check out the channel. Let me know what you think of some of the other stuff that's already up there, and we'll see you again real soon.